Howdy, so I got a chance to play The Perfect Pencil. This is a 2D Metroidvania style game, and you're playing this sort of character that has like a lamp for a head. That's the best way I can describe it. And you're walking around this world, and you can shine your light on things, learn information, but basically it's sort of a standard where you're going around fighting enemies and trying to collect items and get through the next area of the map. Your main weapon is a pencil, so that's where you use to attack enemies. But what's cool is that if you hold a button down, you can like use your lamp to attack an enemy to get health back that you lose. And I thought that was kind of cool. As you go through this game, you fight all sorts of unique enemies. Some are like wrapped up in rugs, some are inside little cages, some are like throwing like little gumball items at you, some are hiding in pillows. It's a weird, wacky sort of experience, but I really appreciate it. It reminded me of like an early 90s animation show or something that you were not quite supposed to watch as a kid because it's a little bit more adult. That's the vibe I got from it, just in terms of the art style, which I really liked. And y'all know I'm not a huge Metroidvania style person, and I struggled getting through the first area, but once I started getting through the first area, I've started really enjoying the game quite a bit. If you die in the game, you do get reset back to this lighthouse, and you don't come across them too often. So that's the one negative thing I would say, is that when you start, if you get super far after a certain point, you do have to kind of start all the way back and work way back to where you were. So it just kind of depends on how that goes. But you can easily see the map once you lay it out, and it'll tell you where to go. Sometimes you'll meet a character that'll give you side missions, and they'll be like, oh, somebody from this area stole this. And if you had come across the area already, there's no fast traveling, but you kind of know how to get there quickly. And that's the good thing, is this game does a good job of building stuff up and having you double back really fast. So fighting the enemies can be kind of tough actually. You gotta be careful because they can take down your health. You have about 4 health bars or so starting out. You have the ability to get more health bars, and you just have to be careful because if you jump or hit them too much, they take you down real fast. Even though there's an option to get some health back, you still have to be careful because there might be multiple enemies around and it can get overwhelming because you have to jump over them and that sort of thing. There are somewhat mini bosses you come across, like a typical Metroidvania. The ones I came across weren't too bad difficulty-wise. So it was nice to be able to kind of smooth sail through those, at least for me, because that's where I struggle a lot. This game is about kind of dark themes, though, even though it's very bright and colorful. So just a warning there about what the main tone of it is, and just people with thoughts and struggles and mental health and that sort of thing. So that is what the vibe of this game is. So as you play through this game, you do sometimes get items that will enhance your abilities. You may come across a character who can also teach you new fighting mechanics. Now, the way to learn these new fighting mechanics, you collect these green orbs. So you're going around collecting all these orbs, and then you use those orbs to buy upgrades and a variety of different things. Now the catch is, though, if you die, you lose all the orbs. So you kind of have to start from scratch. So I haven't been able to upgrade too much just because I'm not the best at Metroidvanias. I die a lot, so I lose all my abilities to upgrade. But once you have those upgrades, most of the time they are permanent, which is good. So with this game, as I mentioned earlier, you die, you get resent to the lighthouse, and it can be very far to travel back. However, the game does give you the ability to create shortcuts using this rope. So every once in a while you'll come across a rope, and you can easily take it up and down to cut your time in half. And once that took place, that made navigation a lot easier for me. I became a lot less frustrated knowing that was there, that eventually I could shortcut my way all the way back up without too many issues. So if you are thinking about getting more into Metroidvanias, check this game out. Again, the subject matter can be a little dark, but I really like the art style and the feel of it. It's very unique and different, and it is really fun to play.